Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to Paul's Monday Market Update, number 198 for Monday, 6th of October, 2025. As always, you are very welcome here, but just remember you're always responsible for your own trading decisions. Delta Airlines, those of you who join me a lot will know I take quite an interest in the aerospace and defence sector. Delta Airlines they've got their earnings this week. Okay, I should say that for those of you who use TradingView, I kind of post all this on TradingView on FX Trader Paul there. Okay, you can follow me, you can get the updates as I send them through. But I said this is Delta Airlines, and if you look at most of those American airlines over the last few weeks, they've had a pretty miserable sort of last few weeks since people come back from the summer holidays. Airlines generally and the Jets ETF have had a pretty, there's been pretty forlorn few weeks, shall we say? But Delta Airlines I would suggest, is back to its like weekly 50-period moving average. Yep, it did print a sort of a pin bar there. Okay, a reversal candle, even though it was a bearish close. Okay, it still closed higher than the kind of previous week's open, just by the skin of its teeth. And as I said, we have got their earnings on Thursday before open, and so now I would view this as we're at a bit of a decision point here. We'll come back to it in terms of the weekly 50. And is the earnings going to be a catalyst for its next move? Okay, so if the numbers are good and if we get generally good market sentiment, well, then definitely 60 has to be its next move, and then you're really looking up to 62 to 64. In those areas, those kind of recent highs there. That's what I'd be looking for. Okay, for this week. And if the numbers are poor, we generally got poor market sentiment. Well, then I'm looking to see can it break? If it basically opens and drops and closes beneath the low of last week and the 50-period moving average, or maybe even the 20, if the numbers are bad enough, to me that would be pretty bearish, and then I'd be looking for a short-term move down towards that $50 area. So we're at a bit of a decision point here, so you might want to watch to see how that plays out this week, especially after its earnings on Thursday.